Hey, what's up? Guys, just sharing my meals that I am doing for the week this week. Very simple, not exotic at all. Um, but I prefer my meals that way. This does not by any means say that you have to eat this way, but I find it for convenience, staying consistent with my goals, that I make my food as simple as possible. I get less emotional about these what just meals that are to maintain my body weight, to maintain my lean body mass, and support my goals. On the weekend, when I am craving something, I have it though, and so that's the caveat to this. I discipline myself during the week and on the weekend as well, and I have a meal that that sounds good or maybe is a craving or something, or maybe something I haven't tried before, and I go there. So I'm just going to share my meals and kind of a little bit of philosophy behind them. So I guess to start out with, let me actually, breakfast is not pictured because I already ate it and I forgot. So I'll show you lunch and midday snack. Okay. So lunch here, this right here, okay, is about a cup and a half of green beans. I don't really count my vegetables, especially with their greens like this. They're very low calorie. And then I have 10 ounces of ground beef under that. And with that, I have a grapefruit. That's literally all my lunch right there. That's my lunch. And then my midday or my snack a couple hours after that is I have a pear, right? And another cup of broccoli, and I have some smoked chicken thighs that I did on the weekend, and it's about 10 ounces of meat. So I eat a lot of meat per day because, I keep my protein high and I don't get my protein from protein shakes or etc. because I just have issues with them. I always have some sort of gastric distress, gas, diarrhea, etc. from having them. So I don't typically do that. But yeah, you don't see very many grains. I don't have a lot of rices, etc. I just figured out that it was easier and quicker for me just to get a piece of fruit. So I get a little bit more fiber that way, and I don't have to really worry. Do I season my food? I actually, this is the only thing that I seasoned was the smoked chicken. I didn't even season this. I literally have, salt in my drawer. I'll put some salt on it and I'll eat it. Look, I'm not going to say that that's for everybody, but high protein meals keeps you from snacking on crazy stuff. And since I have all my food prepped, I can always add a barbecue sauce or some other condiment or something to it. And that can make it easier to eat my meals or stay on plan or etc. So I'll throw a sauce in here every once in a while. But I've been prepping for a long time. And as the longer that I prep, the less emotional or reactive I get about eating. I just eat it because it's good for me, and I want to live the highest quality life that I can live for a long time. I think many times we get too emotional. It has to perfectly taste good. And when I started meal prepping, it did. It did more so have to taste good. I was like, oh man, I'm actually really looking forward to this, but it doesn't anymore. And I find that carries over even to when I want to splurge on something. If it doesn't look like it's worth the calories for me to eat it, I just don't eat it. Like I won't even give it time. So I don't know who this helps. I hope it helps somebody. But yeah, that's kind of my MO.